Okay, on question 29, all the given information is listed here, and it's in the book. So to answer question A, it says to use this scale factor, which is 15/2, to find the ratio of the area of triangle ABC to triangle DEF. So this is the scale factor of their sides, and also the ratio of their perimeters. We'll call this A to B. Therefore, the ratio of their areas would be A squared to B squared. So to answer part A, what we would do is plug in 15 squared to 2 squared. So we would have 225 to 4. So that's how you answer part A. For part B, it says to write and solve a proportion to find the value of x. Well, in this case, what we have is the ratio of their areas, both in terms of x. We know it should be 225 over 4, so we'll set up our proportion. 225 over 4 is equal to 25x over x minus 5, and we cross multiply. This gives us 100x. This gives us 225x minus 1,125. I believe when we subtract, what we end up with is a negative 125x equals a negative 1125. And when we divide that, negative 1125 divided by negative 125 is equal to 9. So in this case, x is equal to 9. Get rid of that. Alright, so now we have A and B. We have to answer part C. So in part C, it says to use the scale factor to find the ratio of the perimeters. The ratio of their perimeters is identical to the scale factor or ratio of their sides, so it's 15 to 2. That's all you have to do for part C. So we move on to part D. In part D, it says write and solve a proportion to find the value of y. Y, we have here both perimeters in terms of y. We know the scale factor of the perimeters is 15 to 2. So we just set up our proportion, and again we will cross multiply. And what we get, go this way, we get 45y minus 15 times a negative 19. Let's see if we can do that real quick. 15 times a negative 19. Negative 285, so minus 285 is equal to 16 plus 2y. We subtract the 2y, will give us 43y. We add the 285, and 285 plus 16 is equal to 301. We divide that by 43, and what we get is y equal to 7. So now we've solved for D, and then part E says, explain how you could find the value of z if AB is equal to 22.5 and the length of the corresponding side DE is 13z minus 10. And all we're talking about is the scale factor of their sides, and the scale factor of their sides is 15 over 2. That's ABC to DEF. So for part E, what we would do is 15 over 2 equals 22.5 over 13z minus 10. And from there, all we would have to do is cross multiply. I'm just going to give us 45 equals 195z minus 150. Add 150 to both sides, and we get 195 equals 195z, so z is equal to 1. And that's how you solve question 29.